The AI influencer that makes 10 million a year.
Neil's smiling because Neil thinks it's like an OnlyFans.
Yes,
model.
I was about to say, I'm like, is this just like OnlyFans and they're creating like a fake avatar?
No, so this is posted from Levels. He says AI influencers are quickly starting to become a big business now. American AI influencer Lil Miquela. Oh man,
I already know about this one.
Okay, so I guess that one is an OnlyFans model.
Lil has deals with Prada, BMW, I think Gucci. Lil's been doing this for a long time. Lil's one of the original ones, by the way. So
yeah,
got in early.
Nunori is this other one. It seems like some anime type of female character. Okay, so Lil Miquela, 10 million a year. And then the AI fashion model, the German one that I just mentioned, Nunori, that one does 500K a year. And then South African AI supermodel 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗪 makes $2,000 per sponsored post. So last year, the industry was valued at 6 billion, and by 2030, it's projected to grow to 45 billion in money spent by people on virtual influencers.
Yeah, I can see people spending a lot of money on virtual influencers over time.
I can see that too. I mean, this is unfortunate, right? But I think especially like me growing up as a gamer, that stuff that like I'm a kid, right? And if I have some money to spend, I'm going to spend it on like armor, gear, whatever. Maybe spend it on some AI influencer that I support. So I don't see it being like, why would it be blocked? Is my point.
Here's a question for you, and I'm curious to see what you think is the number one reason. We work with a lot of large corporations that like AI influencers. If you had to guess, what do you think is the number one reason why they like AI influencers?
Because it has to deal with the human BS.
Part of it, and kind of, you're going in the right direction. Generally speaking, of course, the AI influencers don't have as much clout and pull as real human influencers because they've been around longer.
Can I add on one more thing? They're cheaper.
No, not really. Not necessarily cheaper. Sometimes more expensive. It's because they can get the AI influencer to do exactly what they want with no issues. So a lot of times companies, not necessarily the BS, because I put those as two separate categories, but I did say you were on the right direction.
Yeah.
Sometimes these influencers have personalities, like the human ones, of course, and they're hard to deal with.
Yeah.
And the corporations are like, I'm writing a check and they still have to deal with them whining or complaining or them not showing up on time or all this kind of stuff. With the AI influencer, literally, dude, you're putting in prompts, you're telling it you want it to do X, Y, and Z, and it does exactly what you're looking for. And if not, you just go in and you modify it until you get it exactly the way you want. And there's no complaints based from the person who owns the AI influencer or the corporation. It's just easier. But what we are seeing with some of these AI influencers, the person running the account, right, because it's owned by an individual, sometimes starts having ego boosts from all the money that they're making. And what's happening with these corporations is like, dude, we don't want to deal with this. On to the next.
Yeah.
All right, so I wanted to take a second to tell you about my ad agency, Single Grain. We're a performance digital marketing agency, and we focus primarily on working with B2B companies and e-commerce. So performance marketing, that's SEO, that's paid media, that's CRO, that's ad creative. And there are a whole host of other things that we're doing with AI. That's really cool. You can go to singlegrain.com to learn more. Again, it's singlegrain.com to learn more, and we'll see you on the other side.
So that last part's interesting. So in essence, we were saying the same thing. This is interesting because Neil and I think differently, but we did actually say the same thing there. But towards the end, no matter what, you're still going to have to deal with some human BS because there is a human that's pulling the strings. And so, but I think we're going to see such a proliferation of these that maybe it won't matter as much, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, guys. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. And that being said, we'll see you tomorrow.